There we go. There we go, first white perch of the show. Check that guy out. We'll let the first one go just for the show. That's a nice one. That's a real nice one. Check the size of that guy out. That's a whopper perch right there. Check that guy out. This spot never fails me. There we go. There's another one for the bucket. I'm putting a clinic on them here. There we go. There we go. There's a nice, decent white perch. Right. Here we go. Check this guy out. go. There's another one. Fatty. Go. Right beneath the boat. There we go, still getting them on a night crawler. There we go. Oh man, look at that one. There's a nice one. Check that guy out. There we go. There's another one. Let's keep this show going. Finally back into him. There we go. Sometimes they stop biting and they'll turn back on. Just the game to play. There we go. Oh, man, there's a nice one. Look at that. There's another perch. There's another with a bloodworm sticking out of his mouth. I'll take that. go. Oh. There we go. There's a nice one. There you go, one more. There we go, there's another one. So this is what white perch fishing is all about. Coming out with the right bait, you'll get a stringer full of them. There you go. Alright everyone, welcome to FlipNFins tie-up session. This is an annual perch show. A white perch show. I do one of these just about every year. We're up in Old Mill Creek right now. Air temperature is like 65. Water temperature is about, I've seen it between 43 all the way up to 48, and that's where I'm getting the fish. So I'm using bloodworms. So I was also using night crawlers. So you'll cut the night crawler in a small piece, and then cut a small piece off of the bloodworm. And only do this if you're on a hot bite. If you're still trying to find them, use straight bloodworms. Once you get on them, you can substitute some of the night crawlers in with the bloodworms to, so you get a nice amount of fish with the bait that you have. You'll put the bloodworm on first, and then put the night crawler on second, so that it's on behind, so they're kind of fooling them into thinking them that it's a whole bloodworm. And so as for the rig, this is my top and bottom rig. I use the beads, the white, the green, the chartreuse, and the red, and anywhere from a size 2 hook to a 1/0. Once you start getting into some nice perch, they will have no problem getting that 1/0 hook. And you'll hook more because the smaller hooks tend to miss, because you're trying to set the hook on them, but you miss them because you don't have as much of a hook set with a smaller hook. And then the 1 ounce sinker and 12-pound leader, I'm using fluoro. You do not have to use fluoro, just a light leader, 10, 12, somewhere in there. There's no perch in there that are 15 pounds, so it'll be all right. And then my rod is my Penn Pursuit, the 2500, 10-pound braid, and a medium action Tsunami, the 7-foot. You don't have to have a 7-foot. I'm just giving you an idea of the gear that I use. You can take your stuff with that. So yeah, it's time to perch fish. If you're not on a boat, try Round Pole Bridge Road, Oyster Rocks Road. Up in Frederica, you could try Fork Landing Road. That's a good spot there. And any tributary that comes off of either the Chesapeake or the Delaware Bay will hold them. The colder it is, the farther up they should be, because they're in search of warmer water and they're about to spawn. So with that said, like if you're fishing for these things, just like keep in mind you're fishing down into the creek, so you're going to fish areas where your boat hasn't been. Try next to your boat too, because even in this trip I'm like about to move and drop the line next to the boat and they're there. But make sure you you cover the water that you're at to make sure you're either on a bite or you're not, and then pick up and move. You can either anchor into this to the bank, or if you got a small boat skiff, you pull it up and just make sure you don't get stuck and all that. So sometimes I drift for them, but not most of the times. It's easier just to park on the bank and cast around and find them. So if y'all have any questions, just let me know. Get out there and flip some fins.